What's up guys, Joseph Rakic here from josephrakicfitness.com, and today in this video I'm going to show you my top personal 3 exercises for building and developing the tricep muscle. Now the tricep is the back part of the arm, and if you want big arms you should really focus on building big triceps. Reason being is because the triceps are actually 2/3 of your arm where the bicep is 1/3. So it only makes logical sense that if you want big arms, triceps are what you really need to be working. So what are my top 3 exercises and why? Exercise number 1 is going to be a tricep dip. It can be a dip of any type. It could be a weighted dip done on the bars. It could be a machine dip like I'm about to do right here. It could even be a bench dip. Now, they've all got their pros and cons. Obviously with a weighted dip, you can apply weight overload and get the benefits from that. With a bench dip, you can't really get the weight overload even by putting plates on your legs, but that is when you would apply the stress overload and do high reps, 20 plus, to get them to burn out. But right now, my number 1 exercise for building big, developed triceps is a tricep pushdown. Now I like this one here because you can lock yourself into the seat, and I'm not sure if you can see, but this seat is actually slightly leaning forward. So it keeps me in position. So what I can do is I can lock my body in. Now all of my triceps, the back of my arm, is used to push down. Squeeze, contract. Squeeze, contract. Now this is my number 1 favorite exercise for building the big triceps. I recommend anywhere between 3 to 5 sets, and the rep range between 8 to 15. Alright guys, exercise number 2 for building the big triceps. That is any exercise that allows for a big stretch through the tricep long head. So the tricep is made up of 3 main muscle heads. The tricep long head, this part right here, is where the mass of the tricep comes from. So if you do want to build mass in the triceps, it only makes sense to do exercises that heavily activate the tricep long head. So any exercise where you get a good stretch of the triceps, overhead dumbbell extensions are a great exercise. But the exercise I'm about to show you is bent over flat bar or EZ bar tricep pushouts. Now the key when doing this exercise is when the weight comes back, you let the weight pull your elbows back a little bit so you get that stretch through the tricep muscle. And allowing that stretch allows for more blood flow into the muscle, but it also allows for a bigger contraction, therefore leading to more muscle growth. So you can use a straight bar or EZ bar, doesn't really matter. So instead of doing it textbook form like this, you want to let the weight come back and then pull your elbows up. And for that exercise there, I'll do anywhere between 3 to 5 sets, rep range being anywhere from 8 to 15. The way that I like to train is I like to start off with a higher rep range. As the sets increase, the reps then decrease. Okay, exercise number 3 is an exercise where we only focus on isolating the muscle. We're not worried about weight here, we're just focused on the squeeze and contraction. And that is why I choose D-handle cable single arm contractions. Now each rep that you do, you want to focus on getting that squeeze and contraction, and performing exercises like this will just give you that full tricep development, especially the outer head of your tricep. Now when you're doing this exercise, I've always mentioned you want to move your elbow a little bit. This exercise you want to keep it stationary and only using that tricep muscle to move the weight. Squeeze, contract. Squeeze, contract. And that right there, guys, is my top 3 exercises for building big triceps. Now, let me know in the comments down below if you agree with those 3, or if you have your own 3 exercises that you think are superior. If you do, let me know what they are down below. And for anyone wanting to get into the best shape of their life within 90 days, my Shred 90 challenge is open right now. So, link is in the description to join the Shred 90 challenge. It is extremely cheap, so cheap that it's almost free. You spend more on a coffee every single day. Plus, if you do join my Shred 90 challenge, I will also give you free supplements. My pre-workouts, my fat burners, absolutely free. So to find out if Shred 90 is for you, click the link below, take the free quiz, answer a bunch of questions, and then you'll have the option to join Shred 90. See you on the inside.